Hello, this is CJ, and welcome to my July and August 2016 manga pickup video. I'm gonna be real with you guys, work and school has just completely consumed my time, but I am never too busy to read some manga. Here is all of the manga I picked up in July and August of 2016. Let's go ahead and get started. First up is After School Charisma. This was recommended to me by fellow manga YouTuber Whimsical Pictures. Thank you so much for this recommendation. It is so good. It's written by the same mangaka as my favorite Blood Plus spinoff, Blood Plus Adagio, and she does an amazing job in this original story. It's about a bunch of clones who attend a specialized high school, and they're all clones of historical characters. So Joan of Arc, Napoleon, Florence Nightingale, and this original character who is not a historical figure. It's absolutely incredible. As most of you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Joan of Arc, not just in history, but also as a character in historical fiction and other fiction. So this was a awesome recommendation. Thank you so much, Whimsical Pictures. And if you want to see more manga goodness on YouTube, I highly recommend her channel. I really, really enjoyed your top 10 manga covers, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in particular. Excellent work. I totally agree. These covers are awesome, but we'll get to this later. After School Charisma is great. Definitely would recommend it. And I have volumes 5 and 6 coming in the mail. Super, super excited for those. Next up is Attack on Titan Volume 19. Everybody knows Attack on Titan. I really don't have to talk about this one much, do I? All I will say is that if you're waiting with bated breath for Season 2, you're really, really going to enjoy what's in it. I've been adoring these volumes, and I can't wait for the next one. Next is Alive, The Final Evolution. I have volumes 5, 6, and 8, and I'll explain why I have these right now. So I found volumes 5 and 8 randomly in a used bookstore. I'm like, okay, I still need those volumes. Unfortunately, 8 was the last one they ever published. It is incomplete, which is really sad. And I took a risk, and I bought volume 6 off of Amazon used, and you can see that it's not only a library copy, but, oh dear, oh, the cover's just in shambles. I might buy another copy of this book because this is really sad, especially the spine. The spine's even got some stuff, and it's really hard to take off without damaging the book. I took a risk, and I lost. It happens sometimes. That's just kind of how manga collecting goes. Next up, we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Volume 4 of Part 2, Battle Tendency, featuring the glorious Cars. No, JoJo is absolutely fabulous. I adore this series. It's just so good. I'm looking into collecting the first 3 volumes of Part 1. I actually enjoy Part 2 a little bit better than Part 1, so I went to collect these first. But I'll probably wait to collect those volumes when it comes to like another Barnes & Noble manga sale or something like that, because these volumes are, I believe, yeah, they're $20 a pop. That's really expensive. I get these for cheaper because I pre-ordered them on Amazon, but to buy the first 3 volumes now would be really, really hard on my wallet, so I'm gonna wait a bit. Next is My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is awesome. Originally, I was only going to collect the first 3 volumes, but then I caught up with the manga and, oh man, I was blown away. It was just incredible. I love this series. When my funds allow for it, I'll probably buy more volumes, but for now, I got this 4th volume just because I really want to support this amazing series. Next is My Love Story. My Love Story is incredible. If you don't like shoujo, I recommend giving this a try. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, and if you do like shoujo, read this immediately if you haven't already. It's just incredible. It's very funny, it's very cute, it's very real. Next is Noragami, and if you've watched any of my manga pickup videos before, you'll know that I love Noragami. It's fantastic. The author is just incredible. The author is the artist who worked on Alive, The Final Evolution. I actually also have volume 16, but I sent it to the wrong address, and it'll be a while before I get my hands on that thing. So, oh well, but I have volume 15 to show you at the very least. Kodansha did an amazing job with this release. This one is a recommendation for shonen fans and shoujo fans alike. Next is One Piece. Gear for hype. Gear for hype. Gear for hype. Gear for hype. Nah, but seriously, this is the final volume of Dressrosa. I am super looking forward to volume 80. Not that Dressrosa was like awful, but as far as like One Piece is concerned, Dressrosa was really bottom tier as far as arcs go. The ending was pretty awesome, and I really liked some of the middle parts, like especially the God Usopp stuff. That stuff was hysterical. But from volume 80 and beyond, the arc that we're currently in now is just, it's mind-blowing. It's incredible. It's absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for the English release to get to some of that stuff. That's gonna be, it's gonna be so cool. But for now, I'm grateful that we have volume 79, as I am with any One Piece volume. Next we have One Punch! One Punch. One Punch Man's so good. This volume contains, I believe, where the anime has left off. Yes, it does. And One Punch Man's great. I mean, do I really have to talk about how good One Punch Man is? I mean, just look at that cover. The tiny little Saitama sitting on the world. That's just adorable. Unfortunately, One Punch Man has this issue. Viz Media has had this issue, really, where, I'm going to look really quick to find it, where they will have, like, a double spread, like something going on. Like, so for this one, it's fine, right? You can see the fist. That's all well and good. But then it gets into, like, stuff like this. And can you tell what's going on in this spread? Like, I can't. Like, the picture is obscured by the binding. That's really bad. And from what I understand, Viz Media has corrected some older volumes, at least one older volume on this issue where they fixed a page that just looked absolutely atrocious for that reason, but then they didn't fix this volume. Not sure what's going on there, but you know what? It's One Punch Man. I really can't complain. The story and the art, well, the art that we can see is absolutely incredible. Definitely recommend One Punch Man if you're not into it for some reason already. Next is Puella Magi Tart Magica. If you don't know about this series, it is a spin-off of Puella Magi Madoka Magica, and I would only recommend this series if you have seen Monica. If you haven't seen Monica, this series is going to spoil that series for you. Literally in chapter 1, a huge plot point for Monica gets spoiled, and it seems like kind of odd because it's chronologically takes place hundreds of years before the event of Monica, but it really does spoil a lot from that series, so be very careful. Otherwise, I've mentioned this before, this series goes to great lengths to respect the historical person of Joan of Arc. They explicitly mention, like, hey, this is a fun story about what it would be like if Joan of Arc was a magical girl, but here's what her actual life was like, and I very, very much respect that. Excellent work. Unfortunately, these volumes take like forever to come out. I think they have like, I don't know, something like a year in between releases, which is just absolutely tragic because I want to know what happens next. Waiting is so hard. And finally, we have Twin Spica. This was a gift from my good friend Kai for my birthday. Thank you so much, Kai. I really, really love Twin Spica. I'm a huge fan of NASA and space exploration, so I'm really not sure why I didn't pick up these volumes a long time ago. I think it might have been the art. I mean, just looking at these volumes alone, like with zero context as to what this series is about, the art is very different from most art you'd see in manga. It's simple. Like, I don't mean that in a negative way, but it just almost looks too simple. So I can see why a lot of people wouldn't pick this up, but oh my gosh, the story is just amazing. And especially if you're interested in like science, particularly astronomy, like pick this up. Space travel, all that good stuff. It's really, really solid. It gets a very high recommendation from me. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. Until next time, this is CJ, signing off.